Born and raised in Wewoka, Gil Morgan's first sport of choice was not golf. Baseball was his first love. Although baseball wasn't offered in the school system, Gil played every summer and once attended Bo Belcher's renowned baseball camp in Chandler. Gilmer Bryan Morgan II possesses one of the sweetest swings golf has ever known, but he didn't start playing the sport until age 15. Because he arrived on the first tee so late in life, no college offered Gil a roster spot when he graduated from high school in 1964. Gil attended East Central University in Ada and started taking the sport more seriously when he joined the golf team his junior year. As a senior, he made honorable mention All-American. Shortly after graduating from East Central, Gil was low qualifier at a prestigious amateur event. A few notches below him was future three-time NCAA medalist Ben Crenshaw of Texas. The normally reserved Crenshaw looked at the leaderboard and mumbled, "Who in the heck is Gil Morgan?" Gil was standing within earshot, and that's when he knew he might have a future in the sport. Before his unimaginably successful golf career took off, Gil fittingly married a flight attendant, a fellow East Central grad named Janine Hutchinson. In 1972, Gil graduated from the Southern College of Optometry in Memphis, Tennessee. Though he had become a licensed optometrist, Gil first wanted to see if he had what it took to succeed on the pro golf tour. After Gil played the mini tour for 1 year and survived the PGA Tour qualifying school, he and Janine came to an agreement. Gil promised if he failed to make it on tour after 3 years, he would give up his pro aspirations and become a full-time optometrist. Janine recalled, "I kept asking Gil if he knew how to count." 43 years later, Gil has joined the inaugural class of the Oklahoma Golf Hall of Fame. Though he remained a licensed optometrist for 30-plus years, Gil never practiced the trade. Instead, he affectionately became known as Doc, and more than a few bleary-eyed touring pros have sought his counsel through the years. Turns out, using his doctorate would have been a cut in pay for Gil, who has earned just shy of $26 million in official prize money on the PGA and Champions Tours. His career earnings rank 16th all-time. The $20.6 million Gil has won on the Champions Tour ranks second all-time behind Hale Irwin. His 25 victories as a senior rank third all-time, trailing only Irwin and Lee Trevino. From 1977 through 2007, Gil won 32 times in 30 years. After turning 50 on September 25, 1996, it took just 11 days for Gil to win his first Champions Tour event, making him the youngest senior champion ever. Gil also has 48 career runner-up finishes, 46 third-place finishes, has finished in the top 10 280 times, and in the top 25 more than 500 times. He has missed just 6 cuts in 20 seasons on the Champions Tour. Imagine Doc's success had he not needed a doctor's care so frequently. That velvet swing has endured chronic pain to Gil's back, neck, shoulder, knees, and various points in between. True story, the man once threw out his back lifting a bag of Cheetos. On December 1st, 1977, Gil and Janine became one of the first homeowners in a new Edmonds subdivision called Oak Tree. To this day, they still reside on the property that occupies Block 1, Lot 1. It is where they raised daughters Molly, Maggie, and Melanie. All these achievements, yet Dr. Gil somehow remains unchanged. Gil often has been spotted on the practice range giving unsolicited advice to some duffer, yet never charging for a lesson. Quote, "Just doesn't seem like the right thing to do," he said.
He's very knowledgeable and very helpful, and as we know, I mean, just such a great player. I mean, one of the best golf swings you've ever seen, and you know, here he is at what, 69 now, and still competitive, and still can shoot his age, and still hits it long, and is just a tremendous talent.
Oh, Gil's tough to beat, yeah. You know, I've known Gil forever, but I've only seen him like half a dozen times around Oak Tree in the 30 years I've lived here because he doesn't practice. If he did practice, it must have been like by moonlight, and I never saw him. Yeah, Gil, he's been a model professional golfer for a long time, and obviously been a great player. He's a great ball striker, always has been, and I think the longevity of his career kind of speaks for itself.
Though Gil did not attend Oklahoma University, the Sooners happily claim him as one of their own. Though the Oak Tree Gang essentially is an Oklahoma State Cowboys roundup, Gil rides right alongside. Only Gil Morgan can transcend Bedlam. Though he easily could have moseyed along and lived anywhere, as many elite golfers are prone to do, Gil has remained forever an Oklahoman. Please welcome Gil Morgan to the inaugural class of the Oklahoma Golf Hall of Fame.